Thanks for joining me today. Kitty has joined us for the workout and comes to train with me. And today it's abs, hamstrings and biceps. I'm going to show you the exercises what work for me. Might not necessarily be what it says in the textbooks and what PTs may go over with you. But it's abs, hamstrings and biceps, and the first exercise I do are crunchies. I put my heels up on the bench and I do crunchies. I have my hands across my chest, not behind my head, because if you have them behind your head you may strain your neck joints. So I just do the hands behind, hands on across my chest. So the first exercise is the crunch, and I'll show you me doing them. I do 3 sets of those, 3 sets to failure, and stretch out my abs between the sets. That's what I've done for years. 3 sets of those, and my abdominals haven't done too bad. Some people say they don't train their abs, amongst them several world champions, but I always do them because they keep your ab muscles thick, and they also work your intercostals and good separation. You can see where they meet the serratus muscles. So I do 3 sets to failure of those, 1 minute between each set. I'll join you for the next exercise, thank you. I don't do leg raises or hanging leg raises or twists, lying on your back leg raises or side bends, which will probably thicken your oblique muscles, and most people want to keep their waist small. But I've never found those exercises necessary. I've only ever done the one exercise, 3 sets to failure. I've done them for decades and they've worked. But if you want to do them other exercises, target the lower part of your abs or your obliques or whatever, if you feel them necessary, then that's fine, that's up to you. But that one exercise, what I've done for decades, has got the whole of my abs, the rectus abdominis, the lower, the upper, the sides. It's got the lot, and that's what I'll do. But having said that, when I was recovering from the hernia initially, when I was finding it very uncomfortable to do those crunchies, I did this exercise, the crunch.
Life is basically a choice. We either live by fear or we live by faith. Faith comes by the hearing of the word, and the hearing of the word and the teaching of the word and the understanding of the word of God will little by little build you strong faith, so that when things come that you're not expecting, sudden storms, sudden things that you never dreamed could happen, maybe a convergence of things like we talked about today, if you stay strong in faith, if you build your faith in Christ,
and I would do 3 sets of those, because again they target the whole ab, but you can feel them especially on your intercostal muscles. So you can give those a go. That's abdominals. And the next exercise, what I do today in my mop-up session, all the body parts what I haven't done when I'm doing the main training days. The next exercise is the hamstrings, which I'll do the leg curls to begin with. On this here old weeder bench, just with the attachable leg extension, leg curl attachment, and I'll do 3 sets of these. Because if I do any more than 3 sets, it gives me a backache. So I'll do 1 warm-up set with those, and then I'll do 2 work sets. I'll show you me doing a set. Make sure the camera is in a good position where you can see me working. So that is my warm-up set, and then I'll stretch between sets. You might be hearing in the background I'm listening to Christian radio station Transworld Radio as I'm training. Some days I listen to music, take my mind off the agony, but today I'm listening to the gospel station Transworld Radio, which I've been listening to near 40 years. And then I'll do 1 more set of those before I move on to biceps. I neglected to mention after my leg curls for my hamstrings, I stretch out my hamstrings with a few sets of stiff-legged deadlifts. Today I'm using the dumbbells. Usually it's the barbells, but today I'm just doing a couple of sets with the dumbbells. I'm doing them standing on that block to raise me a few inches above the ground so that I can get that extra stretch. So a few sets of those, and then I'll move on to biceps. I'll add that I'm doing all this training post-vaccine. I had the AstraZeneca or Oxford vaccine the other week and I had no adverse side effects. I even trained the following day. So I'm doing my biceps now. You'll notice that I'm not doing strict lockout biceps, but I'm coming partially down. Continuous tension more like. So my biceps, they don't get a rest throughout the set. I mean, it's fine, textbook when you do it like that, but you don't want to rest between each rep. When you doing your set, you want to get the maximum out of your set. Your biceps work as hard as they can so that your biceps will get bigger and stronger. So it's going to be continuous tension. The time under tension is greater on your muscles when you're doing them like this. It's not as pretty, but if you want your muscles to grow bigger and stronger, it's more effective if you don't lock out between each rep. So I'm at the moment when I'm doing my home training, I've been doing 5 sets of those. So when I've moved on to the next exercise, when I finish those, I'll join you then. Thank you. There's many exercises that you can do to finish off, to kill off your biceps. I've got the preacher curl bench over there. There's all the dumbbell curls, all the variations, what you can do with them. There's the concentration curls, what you can do. But the last exercise I'm doing today is ones that I learned from Troy Zuccolotto, watching him on Muscle Night. Well, I used to go around somebody's house who had Sky Television in 1992. So the Zuccolotto curls, they're just doing them with the EZ bar. You just kind of squat down. It kind of mimics the preacher curl concentration. A combination between the preacher curl and the concentration curl, but you just squat down like so, and then your elbows against the inside of your thighs, so you can't cheat, you can't use your back, and you can't lever the weight up. So the focus is just concentrated on your biceps. So that's today's workout: abs, hamstrings and biceps. Hope you found that motivating, interesting, inspiring, whatever, for your own workouts. So until next time, keep training hard and do what it takes. God bless and see you soon. Bye.